Welcome everyone to an epic showdown between the Lizardmen and the Warriors of Chaos, with Son of the Mountains Dr Jellyfish up against RTK's Czarix. So for the frontline skirmish here for the Chaos, 4 units of the Marauder Horse Masters, and for the front line, 4 units of the Chaos Marauders. In the middle pocket, triple of the heavily armoured Chaos Chariots, and in the sky here, the double terror-causing Ferromanticores. These bad boys not only look terrifying, but here with the 85 speed, their mobility certainly can be great over the battlefield. So for the hero, we are going to have the Chaos Sorcerer of Metal. Here on foot today, he will have the Plague of Rust. At normal, will be negative 30 armor for 44 seconds, but when overcast, negative 60 armor for 44 seconds can be really huge. In the back, we are going to have the Elite Mirror Guard here, so the ROR Chaos Warriors, here with the Immune to Psychology, coming in with great melee stats, 100 armor, and of course, that Silver Shield. In the front, the Lord choice here is going to be Archaon the Ever Chosen. The man here, the myth, the legend, with the Slayer of Kings, Foeseeker, Burning Head, Cascading Firecloak, Fireball, and Kindle Flame. So for the Lizardmen, 1 unit of the Skirmish Chameleon Skinks here in the front, alongside 2 units of the Cheap Skink Cohorts, and the front line as well with the Cohort of Sotek. The nice red-crested Skinks here with those great axes, going to be here with Refuse to Die, that Frenzy, and the Unbreakable status. In the back, we are going to have double cavalry here with the Cold One Riders, great AP armor, and of course that Bronze Shield. For the hero in the sky, we are going to have the Skink Chief, 82 ammunition here to his name, making him very strong at sniping all lords and heroes. So, starting here with the big monsters, we are going to have the Shredder of Lustria, the big man coming in here today with the Party Hat. He is going to be having Dreaded Aversion, coming in with that negative 8 leadership, 750 armor-piercing weapon strength, with 786 missile strength as well. This bad boy with a little bit of a scratch is going to do so well here today. The second monster is going to be the brilliant Bastiladon here, the Arca Sotek. Very good here for 1,000 gold cost. This Arca Sotek ability is so good at dealing with all levels of infantry, from kind of cheap to elite. So for the Lord choice, we are going to have Lord Mazda Mundi here on top of Slack, very expensive as well. He is going to have the Ruination of Cities, Banishment, Shield of the Old Ones, Apotheosis, Net of Amantok, Cold-Blooded, Sunburst Standard of Exotl, as well as the Greater Arcane Conduit. So the boys are in force today, and this is going to be quite the challenge here for the Chaos. Great skirmish off the rip here. We can see 4 of the Marauder Horse Masters really kiting it up against the front, doing some great damage here in the middle. Now, if they can get on top of the Cohort of Sotek, there could be some great damage here, because they've only got 30 armor and no shields. 90 armor and a bronze shield here for the Cold One Riders. They'll negate a lot of the damage incoming, but 37 weapon strength is still quite a lot to take on board. Mazda is coming forward, trying to see if we can push back a little bit here from the Skirmish Kite, but a little bit more push here could be great. Poison shots coming out of the Shredder of Lustria. Looks like here we are going to just kite here pretty much towards the front line of the Chaos. Skinks are going to move forward, we are going to be bracing, get it ready, but looks like here we could have a Net of Amantok. That is going to be Area of Effect. We are going to catch both, and we could move in him with Mazda. Looks like we are going to get a Ruination of Cities here. Looks like they are going to reform line whilst being netted, but there we go, a nice Ruination coming straight down the flanks. That is going to instantly terrify here in the Marauder Horse Masters, and now they're going to break. Lots of damage going downtown. We are going to charge in here with the Cold One Riders as well, and do some lovely work here in the middle. In the side here, we see actually Archaon going in with the Chaos Ferromanticore, already rampaging. Shield of the Old Ones down as well, and this is certainly going to need to slow. Look at that Shield of the Old Ones, it looks gorgeous. But we are going to have the rampaging Ferromanticore down to 2,800 health. Looks like here Archaon as well with the Slayer of Kings, as well as Cascading Firecloak and Foeseeker. It looks like 882 weapon strength here, 84 melee defense, 78 melee attack as well, thumping up against Mazda Mundi, as well as the Shredder of Lustria. Over the top, we are going to be pinging here with the Skink Chief, getting some good damage here in the middle as well. Actually shooting up against the Ferromanticore wouldn't be a bad idea, only 45 armor to his name. Although getting around the corner and getting on top of the Chaos Sorcerer of Metal could be a very nice idea as well. Common Riders could come back in. We could maybe pin an Archaon here. That would be the perfect angle to get him in, but it looks like he's going to get smashed here by Mazda Mundi. He's going to be coming with some okay stats, only 26 melee attack, but that charge bonus there can really aid. 70 charge there on top of the Stegodon can really help here in the middle. Second Manticore is going to be in. The first one is going to be broken. So much damage. We are going to rampage here and probably instantly break here with the Chaos Frame Manticore. Sandwiched between a Stegodon and also here the Shredder of Lustria is nowhere you want to be. So one here is going to break. Looks like here we do have the Cold Ones chasing after the Marauder Horse Masters here in the back. A little bit of kite here from the second, and some chase of the Skinks there in the back. Now, if we do get a little bit of a pause here, we can see in the front line, all the way down to 23 models with 530 health. The cohort of SOTM really struggling here in the middle pocket, getting cycle charged to death here by the Chaos Chariots. They do have great AP, but no mass to pin in these very, very heavy models. In the side here, we can see handedly winning is going to be the Chaos Marauders up against the Skink cohorts. The stats here just are not good enough here for that cheap unit of Skinks. But the triple threat here in the pocket has done so much work here. It's really ripping apart the front line and doing some great work here up against the Skirmish and all these nice big monsters. In the sky here, we are going to be kiting up against the Skink Chief. He only has 30 armor. Is he going to get caught here, though, by the Ferromanticore? It looks like that's not going to be the case. He is going to get chased. It's going to be a miss there, although that is going to pull him back a little bit. Is that going to force him to fight? Looks like that is going to force him to fight, and he's taking a lot of damage here. He's got to be seriously careful here. He will very comfortably lose to Ferromanticore in hand-to-hand combat. If he can kite, he definitely needs to. 90 speed, he is going to be faster, but with that charge bonus, is he going to be able to get away? I'm not too sure. That's a lot of damage going down here. He does need to get on top of that and try and see if we can get some micro here from Dr Jellyfish. In the middle here, we can see Archeon fighting up against the Shredder. Shredder has 64 melee attacks. You have to be seriously careful when fighting this big boy. He has a great percentage chance to hit. And like in the middle, Shield the Odd Ones, as well as Plague of Rust going down. Negative 60 armor there on top of the big man himself. Fireball going downtown. That is going to hit onto the Flank of Master as well. So the Shredder going to be over 10,000 health. He has 11,500 at base. 4,000 here for Mazdamundi. Apotheosis going downtown, and pretty healthy here for the Bastiladon as well. He's going to be hitting up against the Chaos Chariots, and that's not going to be a great time there for them either. Inside the Shredder is going to keep the big man in check. Archon, the Ever-Chosen, kind of want nothing to do here with the big man himself. But it looks like here we are going to charge. We did actually catch out the Chaos Sorcerer of Metal. Ferromanticore is going to be charging, going to be trying to deal that damage here up against Lord Mazdamundi. Still negative armor going down. 44 seconds is a huge amount of time. Ruination of the City straight into the pocket here. 4 units of infantry. 4 units here, so 3 of the Chaos Marauders and 1 here with the Mirror Guard going to get instantly broken. One is actually going to get shattered. And looks like here the Mirror Guard with also there potentially that dreaded diversion nice and close by here by the Shredder of Lustria will certainly have an overall effect. Mirror Guard with ITP will not be affected here by Terror, but of course that negative 8 will always have some great help. Double Manticores are going to be moving in, trying to see if we can snipe up against Mazda. Mazda down to 1.4k health. We do have Archeon in the back here. Foeseeker as well. It's like Plague of Rot's going down for a 3rd time here on top of him. 350 health. Is he going to drop? Mazda falls! And looks like he is going to teleport here with, unfortunately, Zlak, the big man himself, is going to be left behind. So the Stegodon does fall here, but we still have the Shredder, as well as the Bastiladon. We still have the Skink Chief inbound as well. A couple units of infantry, just like these Skink cohorts. So we do have the Chameleon Skinks in the back as well. And 1 lone unit here of the Red Crested Skinks. Look at his brothers here all over the floor, but he's going to stand true and strong. 4 health for himself. If we do get a nice refuse to die, he could certainly stand nice and tall there to the very end. But it looks like here, the Cold One Riders here in the middle, they are going to be breaking here. 780 health with only 14 models. In the middle here, looks like we are going to break the Chaos Ferromanticore. And looks like in return, we are also going to lose the Bastiladon Arca Sotek. Archon in the back there, he's going to do some great damage up against the Bastiladon. Only 39 melee defense for him. Not going to be super strong here. It's going to be 29 now, actually, due to the Sunburst Standard of Exotul actually being removed from the battlefield. It's going to be even lower, which means the melee defense from the Shredder as well is also going to reduce. We still have some ammunition here coming out of the Horse Masters, shooting into the Shredder. He does have 100 armor, but he's a massive target. It's almost impossible to miss. So here in the back, we are going to have the Skink Chief. He's going to be shooting here up against the Chaos Sorcerer of Metal, trying to make sure we don't get any more Plague of Rusts in. So here we can see the Shredder down to 7,500 health. We are going to be shooting on the approach here, Archeon as well. 67 speed for him after being shot. He's going to come in with that AP, 2,500 health for him. What's he going to do here up against the Shredder? The Shredder turns and burns. 2,100 health here for Archeon. We're now going to pin in using the Horse Masters, and Plague of Rust goes down. So negative 60 armor down to 40 here. So if we could get all of the Horsemen in, also get some of the Chaos Marauders in. 40 armor is not huge. We can certainly do lots of damage over the end time. Kiting here with the Chameleon Skinks, trying to do as much damage up against the Chaos Chariots as we can. But in the middle here, it looks like the Skink cohort is going to be fighting up to the very end here. Chaos Marauders as well as Chariots are going to break them off. Is that going to be a shatter? No, it's just going to be a break. So it looks like here, looks like the caster did go down. Looks like the Skink Chief did do his work. Still 35 ammunition left here. I believe the best course of action is going to be shooting Archon the Ever-Chosen. Plague of Rust going down. Looks like we are going to have the Slayer of Kings as well. Might have been worth saving that for when Plague of Rust did drop, but looks like that is going to be part for the extra base weapon damage. He is going to move in Splash Attack as well, but there's not going to be too much work here, unless it does extra damage here up against the Shredder. 3,100 health for him. He's getting seriously close here, but everything is getting Terror routed. Terror plus that -8 leadership here from Dreaded Diversion, giving -29 leadership is huge at this stage of the game. So as we can see, we are going to be coming into the end stages. 7 minutes here. We are going to be balanced power here for the Lizardmen. Quite a lot broken here. Horsemaster's broken. One is actually going to be shattered. The other is also going to be, I think, very close to broken. 11 leadership over there in the back. It looks like here Archon has been broken, 419 health for him, and he is going to be getting chased off here by the Skink Chief. Marauder's broken as well. It looks like we have also broken the Mirror Guard here, down to 970 health. 2 units of the Chaos Chariots coming back in. We did break the Chameleon Skinks, and it looks like they are going to be returning here with 7 leadership. In the back, the Common Riders, 8 models, -10. Probably won't be seeing those for the remainder of the battle time. Liberty Kite here, and Marauder Horsemasters are going to be breaking. We are going to shoot and move here with the Skink Chief. He must ensure here that we do get off Archon the Ever-Chosen. If we do not and he returns, he could certainly do some great work here up against the Shredder. A couple of fireballs, etc. could do some nice work. So moving forward as well whilst chasing, you can use that nice ammunition here to shoot at the infantry and try and see if you can shatter a couple of models. Now, these units of Chaos Models are not too important, but chasing off these certainly are. 44 models. Now, if we do want to shoot with the Skink Chief, put a nice attack animation here going down Archeon, so we should be able to attack while shooting, whilst trying to engage here as well. So he's going to be down to 290 health, -6 leadership. Maybe we'll see him back. Maybe he'll have a flank secure here soon, get him down to 1 leadership. It's going to be 7 leadership. Oh, he's so close here. It looks like here the Skink Chief is going to do the work. We are going to instantly break and terrify here the Chaos. And in the back here as well, immediately terrified here is going to be the Skirmish Cavalry. The only thing here left on the battlefield is going to be the double Chaos Chariots. And it looks like here, Archon the Ever-Chosen, 221 health, -15 leadership. Is he going to shatter here is the question. We should be moving him off the battlefield. We are going to be engaging, breaking the chariots. The second chariot's going in. They're going to break as well. Mirror Guard moving in. The Chaos Chariots from behind the 3rd unit as well is going to cycle charge here. 1,600 health for the Shredder of Lustria. Archeon does go off the battlefield. It's looking very dire here coming in for the Chaos. Balance power is hugely shifting. It is going to be a putout here from the Chaos. And a great win here coming in from Dr Jellyfish and the Lizardmen. What a brilliant battle here coming in from both sides. So thank you very much for Dr. Jellyfish for sending this in. So Archon the Ever-Chosen performed so well, but only 3 kills. So 3,100 health for him. That's some really, really good damage value there. Coming in with 9,800 damage dealt. Really, really great stuff from him. His Slayer of Kings, Fireballs. We didn't really see any sort of burning heads here, but the Cascading Fire Cloak giving him extra AP, melee defense as well, just keeps him going in that fight so much longer, because of course we don't have any healing here for him. So it looks like here we only got 43 damage value for the Chaos Sorcerer of Metal, but those Plague of Rusts were so huge. It was pretty much the single factor that brought down Mazda Mundi. You know, that alongside the Skirmish, bringing in the Manticores as well. They do struggle with AP, so actually getting in with the Plague of Rust with Lord Mazda Mundi can really, really help. As we can see here, 120, 340, 370, and 38 for the Chaos Marauders. The 38 here, I imagine, is the one that challenged up against the Shredder in the beginning. Very unfortunate for them. 650 here for the Elite Mirror Guard. Unfortunately, not really having a good target. They're very good up against mid-tier infantry, where they have lots of armor, great melee defense, and they just, over time, they just kind of out-survive whatever it is they're fighting, and they just perform super well. They're amazingly tanky. But no such units to fight here today, so unfortunately not much for them to do. But we can see 72 kills, 830 for the Chaos Chariots, 740 and 350 as well for the last unit. So for the Kite, 400, 1,480. Marauder Horsemasters can be really, really cost efficient at times. 840 and 655 here. So overall, all 4 of them definitely paying for themselves. 1,270 there for the second Chaos Fairy Manticore, and for the first one, 630. This was the Brave Soul winning in at first, alongside here Archon the Ever-Chosen, and then the second one here got absolutely and well and truly sandwiched here between Mazda and the Shredder. So Mazdamundi, 127 kills, 14,600 damage dealt. Excellent stat line there for him. Obviously not coming quite in at his cost pool, but of course here with the Ruination of Cities, banishments, and etc., really coming in and doing the damage where necessary. 788 here for the Skink Chief, comfortably paying for himself, and of course that great push off there of Archaon and actually killing the Chaos Sorcerer of Metal, definitely worth the pay. And that's what's so good about the Skink Chief in the sky on a Pterodon. There's kind of really nothing to shut him down. He's going to be faster here than the Manticores, so if you do manage to shoot them whilst kiting, they're never going to be able to catch you. So you can take out Manticores, you can keep them busy, or you can start taking out Casters and Lords. They're very, very handy with 417 missile strength. So we've got 76 damage value and 120 there for the Skink cohort. Red-Crested Skinks in at 320. Now, great AP and poison from them, but of course, they had nothing really to support them. The triple threat had to stay nice and tight together, and those chariots, unfortunately, just cycle-charged all over their face, and also coming in with the really, really cost-efficient Chaos Marauders. It's always going to be a very difficult day here for the cohort. SOTM, of course, paying for AP and poison, and here the Marauders are not. They're going to trade pretty efficiently, and actually you're going to up-trade there with the Marauders, so it's quite a tough day there for the Red-Crested Skinks. But 20 kills there, 650 damage value there from the Chameleon Skinks, 806 and 617 from the Cold One Riders. Some great push there, really shutting down early doors on the Marauder Horse Master. Some nice nets, Ruination of Cities, banishments as well. Just really nice combinations coming in from Dr Jellyfish with the Cold One Riders. 20 kills, 630 damage value there, 4,700 damage dealt from the Bastillodon. The Arcocetic is just a common model here for the Lizardmen. It's a very, very powerful entity at the moment, and I'm really enjoying seeing it here on the battlefield. 200 kills for the Shredder, 5,300 damage dealt for 28,000 damage dealt in total. That's incredible stats there coming in for the Shredder, and single-handedly pulling the game towards the very end. So guys, what an amazing game. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Also, drop a comment down below. I'd love to know what you thought about the battle, and maybe some more things you'd like to see here in the future. Other than that, if you were to subscribe, if you are new here, that would really benefit the channel and helping it in its growth. And also, if you are new, do check out that description. You're able to find all of my other social media platforms, but most importantly, that Discord. If you join that Discord, you'll find links to all of my, pretty much everything I ever do, but also most importantly, my single player stuff and my multiplayer stuff here for Total War Warhammer 2. My leagues and my tournaments that I do on a weekly basis, and you could submit your replays for casting in the replays for casting section, so you can see a video just like this one here, perhaps on the channel in the future. So other than that, I've been your boy Logic. Take care of yourself during these times, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care.